How do you test a custom GPT to see if it's working right? It's a common question I get. And the reality is, historically, we've had to go ahead and work through, press the buttons, try it out, try different variations, and find out, does it really work as anticipated? Well, what I want to show you today is a way that you can use the new AI browsers. In this case, I'm going to use Comet from Perplexity, but you could use Atlas from ChatGPT, you could use Dia for GenSpark, you name it, to do this. Take a look as we actually use an AI browser to test out a GPT. And make sure to check the comments below. I'm going to share the prompt that I put here in the video. I'll share that in the comments. All right, so here's the GPT I want to test. It's a new one that I created. Well, I shouldn't say brand new. It's one I created a while ago. And I want to find out, is it working right? Are there shortcomings? Are there things that need to be done? Normally, that means a lot of testing on my part. But today, we're going to make it easier. What are we going to do? Well, we're in my Comet browser. It's really important. You want to be in an AI browser. You could use Atlas or GenSpark or Dia or the others. You want to enable that over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and run a series of prompts on it. So my first one is I just want to go ahead and have it go try some test data, see how it works. I'm going to copy and paste this prompt. I'll post a link to this in the comments, by the way. And I'm literally going to go not into ChatGPT, but go inside of my assistant. We're going to paste that in. And the only other thing that I need to do is add here is I need to add a link to the copy or copy the link to the GPT right here. That'll help make sure, just in case it gets confused, that it knows where to go. We're going to paste that in and we're going to say go. Now, what's neat here is your AI browser is literally going to take over the screen and analyze this GPT to determine how it works. You'll be able to watch this here. It's thinking. And in just a moment, you're going to see a blue border come around my area. That's the way it works for Atlas from ChatGPT and Comet from Perplexity. And we'll be able to watch it literally test this out as we go. Now, I know a lot of you don't want to sit and watch this, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this for just a moment. There you go. It's starting to take over. We'll wait just a moment. We'll start seeing it do a couple things. It's going to generate some different permissions here. It's going to work its way through. We'll speed this part up a little bit for you to make it a little bit more interesting, but you'll literally be able to see it walk through its own checklist, figure everything out, and move on from there. All right, it decided to stop. That does happen on occasion. If that happens, you literally just want to go up here. You'll see I typed continue, and it's now going to continue working through things. But for the most part, you can let this run once you see things take over, and it'll take a couple minutes to test, and we'll see the results here in just a second. You can see even as the GPT is prompting it, my browser is taking over and putting questions in or answering those questions for it to allow it to continue. This is one of the really cool things about AI browsers. The other cool thing is I didn't need to give it access to my ChatGPT account or anything else. I literally just navigated to the window, opened up my AI browser, and let it do its thing. All right, so we're back with it. The testing is over. I decided to go do something else for a while. It took about 10 minutes or so. It can take a little bit longer. The neat thing is I was able to allow this to run in my browser while I just went in another window and did some work. So it's all did in the background. And here we go. We've got our executive summary. It's completed a comprehensive audit of the ThreadSpark custom GPT using 3 distinct synthetic user personalities, conducting full conversation threads with each. The GPT demonstrates strong adaptability across user skills and maintains persona consistency with excellent differentiation in tone, depth, delivery based on content. It then literally explains what it did, gave me my whole report. I can file that if I want, has everything in it, just tons and tons of stuff here. You can see lots of data, and even gave me my time values, how long it took, key findings, observations about strengths, and areas for improvement that I could probably make that we can do, which is always great as well, and puts all of that in there. Ultimately ends up giving me a quality score, ends up with an overall score, the existing at 9.6 out of 10. I'm pretty happy with that. And then high priority, medium priority, and low priority recommendations that I could choose if I choose. And then finally a conclusion. So when you're creating your GPTs and you're wondering how to test them, instead of you taking time or asking somebody to do so, have your AI browser do it for you. Pretty cool, huh? I hope you enjoyed watching how we can use the new AI browsers to go out and actually test our custom GPTs for us and find out if there's errors, if there's things we should improve, and everything else. It's a much faster way and certainly much more productive than doing it manually. My recommendation, run this test once or twice and make sure that all of your GPTs are performing as expected. If you've got questions or you'd like to learn how to make money selling GPTs, don't forget to check out my GPT Money course.